Hey, so we've got this problem and we want to figure out the cotangent of sine inverse of -7/14. All right, so I'm going to break this up into two parts. This sine inverse part and then the cosine of that. Alrighty, sine inverse of -7/14 means I'm looking for a theta that whenever I did sine to it, I got -7/14. All right. For this problem, I don't actually have to know what the theta is. I'm more worried about the triangle that this makes. I know that sine from SOHCAHTOA, I know that sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So I know that my triangle that I'm going to make has opposite sine that's negative. So it will look something like this. -7, and my hypotenuse is 14, and I need to find my other side. So whenever I plug this into Pythagoras' theorem, I have -7 squared plus b squared, this is my b, equals 14 squared. Alrighty, and then whenever I solve for b, I'm going to get b is equal to the square root of 147. Alrighty, so b is square root of 147. I trust that you can figure out Pythagoras' theorem. We've done several examples of this before. All right. So now that I have this, I know that my angle theta makes this triangle. All righty. So whatever this sine inverse of -7/14 is, whatever this theta is, whenever I plug it in here, I'm going to have to find the cotangent of that theta. So I'm worried at what happens with cotangent of this theta that we just made here, this theta that I'm bolding. Alrighty. I know that cotangent is 1 over tangent theta. My tangent is opposite over adjacent. So my cotangent is going to be adjacent over opposite. My adjacent side is square root of 147. My opposite side is -7. So my cotangent of theta is going to be square root of 147 over -7. And that would be my answer. So I didn't have to find the theta at all. I just needed to get the triangle here. And then I was able to figure out my problem.